All right. Hello, all you night readers. How are you tonight? I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good day. I know the weather isn't so great in some places, but it's a little windy here today, but it's nice. Not so bad. All right, let's see what our theme of the next 24 hours is. Let's see what our theme for the next 24 hours is. There it is. Friendship. Friendship. So, yeah, get rid of this and show you. There we go. All right. So, yeah, friendship. Hey, Fairy Wren, welcome. I'm doing all right. Doing well. Doing okay now that I'm here. So our theme for the next 24 hours is friendship. Just remember all the people you're friends with and just think of them throughout the next 24 hours. Think of what they're probably doing and how they're trying to cope through all the stuff going on. Yep. So friendship, I shuffled, and then next thing you know, that popped right out. So it was definitely a sign that that's the card I should use. And sure enough, I did. So we're streaming to Facebook and YouTube. YouTube and Facebook, I should say. It's always YouTube, but Facebook as well tonight. Hey, Donata, welcome. So we'll see how many people we get over there on Facebook. I didn't get any last night. There were none last night, but we'll see. So Donata, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing well. Just getting a little drink. I feel very dry. Again, I fell asleep this afternoon and took a nap, which is going to kill me tonight. Good. Our theme for the next 24 hours is friendship. So I want to make sure we share that with all our friends here. All our friends here on the live stream. Lucky me. Lucky me. You're jealous of what? Are they? No, they don't. I don't think they're little red pandas. I think they're little foxes, but I can't tell. Oh, there. Or mice? No, I don't think they're some kind of mouse. Or raccoons? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what they are, but they're cute. They are cute. Oh, my nap. Yeah, well, I'd rather not take a nap. Definitely would rather not. Because now I'll be up later than I want to be. And then earlier, hey, Lizelle. Lizelle, it's great that you're here. And Tree, how are you? Tree, it's good to see you too. Yeah. Yeah. So, yep. So our theme for the next 24 hours is friendship. And I want to make sure I shared that with everybody because we are a group of all good friends here. All friends that make it feel like family. So it is good to be here, and I'm glad everyone else is here. Yeah. So let me know. So let me know your questions. That's for sure. You can throw those out there anytime you'd like. Any old time. And like I said, we're broadcasting to YouTube and to Facebook. So if people from Facebook put comments up, I'll post them up so you guys can see them, because I know you can't see those. So good. All right, Donata wants to know, will I see Reggie this month? Will you see Reggie this month? Okay. Will you see Reggie? Okay. Okay. Will I see Reggie this month? And then Tree wants a general reading. There we go. I think Reggie is looking to, he's looking to charm someone. I think he's looking to charm somebody, spend time with them and charm them. But I think he's got several choices of who he wants that to be. I think it's more than just, I think it looks like he's got other choices to make at this point. And once he makes that choice, somebody, of course, is going to get hurt and left out here. Somebody's going to feel left out, and there is no going back once you do that with the 8 of Cups. You can't go backwards; you can only go forward, right? But somebody's definitely, been left out of this whole relationship here going on. Now, the Ace of Cups, of course, would be your new emotional beginning. Emotional and fulfillment, happiness, joy, stuff like that. It shows you here that, it may have been cold and snowy, but now the sun's coming out. And so, then you've got the moon at the end, and that is, kind of, sometimes it's sadness, sometimes it's, just not on the right path. Sometimes it's just being within yourself. I think you need to be within yourself. But I like I said, I see him coming in to charm someone, but I don't know who it is, because he has choices to make, very important choices to make before he can, before anything else can happen. So that's kind of what I see. That's kind of what I see, Donata. All right. So, all right. So Tree and Lizelle want just a general reading for the merry, merry month of May. Hey, Kayla. How are you? I'm glad you're here. Our theme of the day, Kayla, is friendship. So I wanted you to know this. We're all friends. We're all friends here. So keep that in mind over the next 24 hours. That friendship is the card or is the theme of the day. What could be better than that, right? All right. All right, so a general reading, just a general reading of what's happening everywhere. All right, so this deck I started using reversals for. If you guys weren't here yesterday to see. any of that or hear any of that story. Of course, that's what I've got, right? Of course, that's what I got with every single card. Well, there you have it. There you have it. No, my camera is not upside down. I did that, didn't I? Well, so this is going to be interesting. I figure, okay, well, I could read one or two cards that are upside down. I didn't know I was going to get a whole reading full of them. So right now, it seems like, based on the way things look, things are calm right now. Things are not so anxious and so tense, and everyone seems to be getting along. It doesn't, it seems like people are getting along better today than other days, maybe, or each day gets a little better. Oh gosh, there's somebody who's going to be extremely nice to you. Like I said, somebody who's going to be really nice to you. But you don't have a lot of choices. You don't have a lot of things going that you can make choices about. So you're kind of stuck in one groove, But you will have somebody who's really nice, being really nice to you, and that leads me to the moon upside down, which we just had the moon in the last reading, which kind of going in within yourself and stuff like that. And so now, of course, it means that you're looking to branch out. You're looking to get out and do things that are completely outside of the house, outside of everything. So you're looking to be more extroverted. I don't know. More outgoing. How's that? More outgoing than normal. Yeah, that's quite a reading for all upside down cards. Oh lordy! I gotta make sure I never do that again. I have shuffled this deck so many times, and I just keep shuffling and shuffling. Random pick gave me 5 upside downs. Awesome. So that's basically what's going on, Lizelle and Tree. That's kind of what's going on. There's not much else. Yeah. All right. So who else has a question? Who else has questions? All right. See, I can do magic tricks too. You take this, right? You take the card here. You turn it over, and it's the Fool, right? It's the Fool. Everybody saw that. Take the Fool, put him back in the middle of the deck, right? You see that middle of the deck? Put it right in there. Push it all the way in. Give this deck a shake like that. And there it is, the Fool. I can do that trick. I wrote some letter to school. Oh boy. You wrote a letter to school. Very interesting. What did you write to them about? All right, let's see what we got. You wrote a letter to school. And then let's see what's going on with that. Oh, look at that. You got the 2 of Wands again. We just had the 2 of Wands. It was upside down. You've got lots of twos. Yeah, we got three of the twos. So I think you, yes, magic. That's an easy one. Anyhow, so I think Tree, that you wrote this letter, and it was because you were extremely passionate about what you were writing. You really wanted them to know what was going on with you, and that things were things that you thought you could reach onto and hold on to weren't really there with them, with the school, and they weren't really helping out as much as you thought. So then, of course, that gave you two choices: either deliver the letter or not deliver the letter, which you did. And then, the person who's reading that letter is somebody who comes in, and they're given, they're very serious, and they're very rational, and they're very intellectual and stuff. So they did read it. They have read it for you. And they are really thinking that, okay, well, you've got a lot of choices that you can make now. That now that you've written the letter, the school thinks you have a lot of things you can choose from. Hey, Bethany, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I think they think that you have a lot of choices. And once you hear from them, they will give you some ideas about what it is. All right. So, can you ask about? Yeah, you can absolutely ask about that. Novel writing. What a novel idea. You're welcome, Tree. When lockdown started, you had written novels and made your own dramatized audio. Oh, that's nice. That's neat, like an audio book. However, you got few readers. All right, so you want to see if you're going to be able to continue doing that, and if so, will you get more readers? Speaking of more than less, so we're kind of getting low attendance here lately, really low attendance, and that hasn't really been a good thing, obviously. And I'm pulling for you guys to possibly, there's the Fool card. I'm pulling for you guys to maybe just tell as many people as you can. Anybody you know that's interested in this, you don't have to, go around telling everybody that you don't know, or not interested. The people who are interested and they're looking for somebody who's going to do readings every night like this, I know we all talk about Tarot Oracle and stuff every night, and he reads. He reads every night, and he does an incredible job. There's no taking that away, but I could definitely use some word of mouth, I guess. I'm not good at putting things out there on social media every single day, but I try to. I'm usually not thinking about it, so I try to put it out there when I can, but it doesn't always work out. It doesn't always, it's not always so good. My social media skills. I need somebody to do social media for me. That's what I need. All right, so let's talk about your novels, Lizelle. It looks like, you are very into them. You're extremely you were extremely excited about writing them and then doing the audio parts of it and stuff like that. And it looks like you were, you were basically giving it away. You weren't selling them for a lot of money. It was just, you were just looking for readers. So you would give things to people so that they would just read your books or listen to the audio of it. And that made it so that makes it so things are a little tight with money, because I don't think that you're, since you didn't make so much on it, I think that's what you were looking for, was to make money from them. And so you really had to be a little tighter with your money than you've wanted to be. But I think if you take that leap of faith again, once the quarantine's over and you can really get going with it, I think you will be redeemed. I think you will have a fresh start with it, and people will embrace it, because I think that they'll have more time. There'll be more time between the time you write things and put them out to the time, and for it to be like advertised and stuff like that, for you to put that out there. Hey, I've got these books. I've got books and audio books. Come look at them and read them and stuff. I think you'll have more time to do that kind of, like I said, like social media for me. You'll be able to do social media. You'll be able to do more advertising and stuff. And yeah, I think that's going to be a big deal. I think that's how it's going to work out for you. I do think it's going to work, though. I do see where it looks like in the end you had that fresh start. You definitely had that fresh start. All right. Okay, so who else has a question? Yeah, thank you. All right, once again, we're streaming to Facebook, but I have not had anyone from Facebook come in, which is okay. Don't forget, our theme for the next 24 hours is friendship. So that's why we talk about sharing everything we can, all this information with our friends, right? Because that's our theme. Friendship. Friends helping friends helping friends. And yeah, that's what we like. One big happy family here. All right. So who else has questions? Oh, okay. Why was the school so unhelpful to you? You got it. I'm sorry. You got it, Tree. I will read that for you. Yeah. So why were they so unhelpful? Let's see. Hey, Shannon. Welcome. Glad you're here. Very glad you're here. Yeah, this in school. Why were they so unhelpful in school? All right, let's see what we get. All right, so again, it looks like they were trying to share information with you, and they thought that you were not taking that information in. they thought you had other things on your mind, a couple other avenues that you were doing. So that maybe somebody didn't think you were paying attention at the time, or they thought that something else was going on. And, and that kind of gave them that thought. But, they gave you a chance to start over. They gave you some clarity to explain to you what it was that's going on. And, you were smart about it. I mean, you were smart about it. And then I see where you were able to, you were able to rest easier once everything was taken care of and all. But I think that in the beginning, the school kind of thought that you were not taking it serious enough, and that you had yourself going in too many other directions that maybe you were not paying attention at the time. So, yeah, that's kind of what I think for you, Tree. Hello, Janki Patel from over on Facebook. Yeah, absolutely. There's a great chance you could get a reading. Just type it in the comments and we will do a reading for you. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. Welcome to our group. We're here every night at 6 o'clock Eastern time. Every night. So yeah, if you want a reading, you just type in your question and I'll gladly do a reading for you. Yeah. Kayla says, please remember, the cards tell us what we need to know right now, not what we really want to know. It's not always what you want to hear, but it's what you need to hear. All right. So you had a friendship going sour. Will it get better? All right, let's see. Let's see what we get. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, Jonky. All right. So you had a friendship that went bad. And will it get better? Will it get better? Will it get better? Yeah, over on Facebook, you can give me that thumbs up. That's great. Give me the thumbs up over on Facebook. So yeah, I can see where you definitely had some issues. You started off, things were good. Everything was happy. Your friendship was really good with this person. And then something happened. Somebody started something completely new, and it was, completely, it was completely out of the blue. Nobody expected it. It was an unexpected thing that you, that somebody, one of you went in a direction that was unexpected from the other one, which made everybody very emotional, made you extremely emotional in it. And it looks like, your happy friendship kind of got split up here, and here's somebody walking away from it because it just wasn't working out, and you really can't go back from that. Once again, the 8 of Cups, you can't go back because all those cups are in the way. I do see that if you're willing to share your feelings with this person, if you're willing to tell them hey, I really miss our friendship and stuff like that. If you tell them that something like that, I really think they'll be receptive to it. They'll be happy. This would be you here, giving them that information that, hey, you are trying to be receptive to their, or I'm sorry, it's the other way around. This is you, and you're giving them the information that you are, you want to be friends and stuff again. I think they'll be receptive to it. It looks like, they're holding out their hands to that information that's being given to them. And then it looks like with the Knight of Rods that the person who you're friends with is somebody who's very energetic, somebody who's very much, somebody who's very adventurous. So they're looking to do stuff that's like that, that's like risk taking and all, but sometimes, show offy too, a little bit of a show off. And, that might stand in your way as well. That might have been something that was standing in your way when things kind of went bad. But I think that, if you explain to them what's going on and stuff, then I think that they will, I think they'll be receptive to talking to you and hopefully patching things up. Okay. All right, Junkie, I appreciate your question. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming in from Facebook. Awesome. Feel free to hang out. Hey, Tarot Oracle. Junkie over on Facebook said, wow, describe them even without knowing who it is or ever meeting them. You are good. Thank you. You've tried to talk to them. And that's what I kind of get. And that's what you're going to have to keep doing, is just keep in constant contact with them. And I think things will work out eventually. So. Hello, Tarot Oracle. Hope things are good down in Texas. Hey, CM. It's great to see you. It is great to see you. Quee. Hey, Quee Dreamer. Yeah, you're very welcome, Junkie. I'm glad. Can you ask today? Absolutely. Ask away. Ask away. I'm sorry you came in last night just as we were finishing up the last reading, and that was the end of it. So sorry to say. But yeah, tonight you got plenty of time. Ask. You will definitely get a reading tonight. Who will help you in your occult work? Okay, let's see. Who will help you in your occult work? Let's see. It was terrible. Terrible. All right, who's going to help you in your occult work? All right, let's see what we get. So I think you have a lot of people who are willing to help you. I think a lot of people here are willing to help you, as you can see all this support for you. This is you coming in and doing well. And I think there's a lot of people who are willing to support you. I think the person you think is closest to you, though, is not the one that's going to be the most supportive. They are not going to be the most supportive person of the work you're doing. So there will be somebody who's close to you who doesn't really support it. But you will have a lot of other friends and stuff that will. will support you and help you. It's just very stressful, right? It's difficult. It's time consuming, and it's it's a lot of work, which obviously tires you out. It makes you extremely tired, and you just have to keep juggling it. You just keep juggling and juggling, all the other things in life, and then working on the occult work that you're doing. But I do see there's going to be a struggle for you. It is going to be a struggle, even though you do have a lot of support. Like I said, you will have a lot of support, but it's going to be a struggle to get through it. It's not easy work, of course. It's not easy just to start and try to learn stuff. You have to find somebody who's really going to help you and teach you and work with you a lot. And like I said, it's not going to be somebody who's very close to you. Somebody really close to you is not going to be the one that's helping. If that Two of Cups was up right side up, then that would have been it. But yeah, definitely not. Definitely not someone close to you. But I think you'll do okay. I think you'll get it. You'll get it eventually. It's just a matter of you're going to have to put in a lot of work, and it's going to take some time, and it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be just an easy path to learn it all. So that's what I got for you, Kui. I think you'll do well. I think you'll do well. That's for sure. If you need help, you go over to Tarot Oracle, all one word, and you look up his videos, and he has videos on tarot card reading if that's what you're looking to do. He's got all kinds of videos on there to teach you and help. So I think I think there's a lot of stuff out there to help. I think there's a real lot out there. So, all right. Don't forget, you can go to my website, nightreadertarot.com, and check out all your Night Reader Tarot needs. You can find my Instagram, my Facebook, YouTube if you're not on YouTube. If you're over on Facebook, you can send comments to me directly through email. You can donate to the channel. You can also book private readings. So, yeah, nightreadertarot.com. Stop by anytime. Yeah, there he is. You type it out just like that, Tarot Oracle, all one word, and you will see over 700 videos. I'm just saying, who else has 700 videos on their YouTube channel other than Tarot Oracle? He will teach you everything you ever wanted to know. I'm just saying. All right, so who else has a question? Who else has a question? Yeah. Fairy Wren, it should have been 700 amazing videos, not 700 videos amazing. Absolutely. All right, so while someone is hopefully typing in their question, I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Just uploaded the lesson number 4 of the Echoes of Nature Oracle deck. And today's theme of the day is friendship. So Don't forget that. Think about your friends over the next 24 hours, and maybe reach out to somebody you haven't reached out to in a while. You never know who it's going to, who that will help. If you reach out to somebody, maybe they haven't heard from you in a little while. Maybe that'll brighten their day and make them feel better. You never know how people are feeling, right? So keep that in mind. Friendship. Okay, will Belinda be removed from school for her bullying? Will she be removed from school? Banished? Will she be banished for bullying? Oh, let's see. All right, so I think you did the right thing by telling someone. Telling someone that she was bullying you and just being a bully in general. I don't think that I see where that was a good thing to do. I see where it was the right thing to do. You got the Page of Swords. It was a very smart thing. It was a very smart thing to do. That's kind of how, if you're looking at the Page of Swords upside down, whatever it is that's going on would be a very smart thing that you did. So I do see that, it was the right thing and the smart thing to do. But of course, you lose sleep over it. You've been very stressed and anxious about it because she's still there right now. And it has been extremely, has made you extremely anxious. And, you don't really want to see what's going on. You got your head in your hand, you kind of got your eyes covered. You don't want to see her each day. You don't want to see what she's doing every day. I think you will get a new start, though. You'll get that new emotional start because this is the Ace of Cups, which is the emotional start. It'll also give you, some happiness and fulfillment. And I don't think the school will have a choice. I don't think they'll have a choice at all on what to do. They will have to kind of ask her to leave for that bullying behaviors. I don't think they're really going to have a choice, basically. All right, Tree. That's kind of how I see it. Yeah. Hey, Shannon wants to know, would you see what the rest of May has in store for me? Okay. Let us see. What does the rest of May have in store for you? Okay. The rest of May. It looks like it's going to start off really, it started off really well. So far, so good. It's really happy. Everything's great. Everything that you want, how you wanted it to start, it's how it started. It really did. It really did start off quite amazing. But I feel like you're losing something here in the whole. You're losing something throughout the month. You're not, you're unable to You're unable to keep going like you're going. You're not able to keep doing the stuff that you've wanted to do, of course, because restrictions probably haven't opened up, or you may be in a state where they haven't let anybody out to do anything really at all. So I think you lose a little bit of yourself in that whole thing. I think that it just makes you feel that way. But I think that the work you did and have been doing over the past couple of months is starting to show. It's starting to come up and work for you. But I think it's going to be just it's going to feel like day after day after day after day. It's the same thing, right? The wheel just keeps going around and around. It's not really changing much. But it doesn't look like you're going to be unhappy about it. It just looks like it's just day after day, basically doing the same stuff, which is kind of how it's been for the past 2 months almost. I see May is going to go out, though. It's going to go out like a fierce, destructive, angry ending of the month. I think at the end of the month, something's going to happen, and you're going to, you're just going to be really upset. You're going to be really mad about it. Something's going to make you mad at the end of the month. Something that has to do with working, and something that has to do with friends. Those were my next two cards. The Three of Pentacles and the Four of Rods. And of course, the Four of Rods is celebration and friendship, of course. Just like, kind of like the Three of Cups, I think it is. That's friendship and stuff. And we just had the friendship card as our theme. But I think something with your friends, somebody you are friendly with at work, is going to make you really upset, really mad at the end of the month. So keep an eye out for it. Hopefully things can change before then, and it does not happen. But yeah, it's something to keep an eye out for. Hey, Sailor Moon, welcome. Yeah, you're still on stay-at-home order until the end of the month. Yeah, of course. So I've been trying to work on myself. I have some free time. Yeah. It's tough. It is definitely tough. What do I need to know? Sailor Moon wants to know, what do I need to know about my path as a wandering fool? All right, well, a wandering fool question has to use the Tarot and Wonderland cards. All right. What is your path? What do you need to know about your path? Let's see. Let us see what you need to know about your path. What's going to help? All right. So yeah, you are on a path for sure, but it's it's a path of enlightenment. You need to work on your inner self before you can work on your outer self, that outer path. And again, I see where you feel like you're losing yourself. You feel like you're losing yourself and not really, you're not really involved in your own life. You're not involved in your own life, basically. And you want to take that back. You really want to take that back. And you can see where he's taking that back here. You've got the Queen of Wands. She is, she's everybody's friend. So, that's you. I would say that's you. everybody's friend, that somebody everybody comes to for advice. They all come to you to talk about their problems and stuff like that. And no matter what it is that they keep telling you, how many times they keep coming to you, you listen to them, but they don't realize that it's actually taking a toll on you. They don't realize it's taking a toll on you at all. But you are excited about things. You are motivated to get on this path and fix yourself so you can fix the path that you're on. You're definitely eager. You're very excited about it. You're really inspired to do it. You want to get on this path that's right there. You want to get off this rock and go down the path, and that's your path, just waiting for you to do it. And I think you'll rise above. I think with the Ace of Swords, you'll start, you'll have that fresh start and a fresh opportunity. You'll have a new opportunity coming your way, and I think you're going to rise above all the other stuff. The mountains in the background, those are obstacles, right? Mountains are always obstacles, and that's kind of how you look at them in tarot. Mountains are obstacles, and I see where the sword is being held much higher than the mountains. So I think you're going to be able to rise above any adversity that comes your way, and it makes you, anything that you feel that you think would bring you down, you're going to be able to rise up over and above. So, yeah, that's what I think. That's how I think you need to pursue it. You are welcome. You're very welcome. Kitty Cat, I did not see you sneak in here tonight, but you did. Awesome. I'm glad you're here. I'm always glad you're here. Yeah, you're definitely inspired. And like I said, I think you'll rise above any of the adversity that could be going on. Yep. All right, so who else has a question? All right, Tarot Oracle, if you're still here. If you're still here, we did the old, 4 Pentacles trick. 4 Pentacles, you put it right there in the middle. Put it right in the middle of the deck. You stick it right there in the middle. Push it in. Tap on the deck a little bit, and there it is, right back on top. Right back on top of the deck. I am not resorting to doing magic on my show, though. That is not my shtick. But we were talking about it the other day. That was a discussion I had here. That I had been doing magic since I was about 6 years old, and yep. So I had to do one trick. One quick trick. All right, so who else has a question? Oh yeah, I can do it all right. Contrary to popular belief. If you guys knew me outside of this little room while I'm doing this show, you might think differently. You may think different. Yeah. It's a little tougher to do magic with tarot cards because they're so big. It's much easier with a regular deck of cards. And I have small hands. My hands aren't very big. Okay, so CM wants to know, great. Will I ever accomplish anything with tarot? I'm not looking to be a professional or anything, just as a hobby. Okay. Let's see. Well, that was a lovely mess. That was a great mess I just made there. Cards all over. Like I don't know what I'm doing. All right, let's see. Are you looking to do readings for other people, CM? Or are you looking just to, are you just doing readings for yourself at this point? Oh, that one just kind of jumped right out at me. Yeah, are you looking to work with others? Or is this something that you're looking to just do on your own? All right, well, so I think your tarot reading days started off kind of rocky. A little bit rocky, where you just didn't know where to go or what to do and how to start. You just weren't sure exactly what to do, and it made it, tough for you. It made it difficult so that you couldn't, you didn't know where to go. So, you finally reached out and found somewhere to go. You found somewhere to go with it, and so you've been learning and learning all along. I do see with the Empress, of course, we won't worry about the fertility part, but it's creativity and growth, and and that's what you're doing. You're becoming intuitive, and you're becoming, much more creative with your readings and stuff. So you're doing well. You've got in growth, of course. You can see all around her, everything is growing. Everything is growing really well. I do see where you've been doing readings for your friends. Yeah, I think you're definitely doing it with friends that you are close with and stuff. I definitely see where that could be, something that you're doing. And I also see where you're kind of taking your time with it. You're kind of taking your time. You got the Knight of Swords, who is usually rushing, really rushing in, but it reversed, it kind of means more like you're taking your time. It's more like the Knight of Pentacles, where you're not going fast, but you're going in the right direction. You see how that's pointing off there to the future? It points to the future. It doesn't point to the past. So that's a good thing. If you had the Knight turned over, it'd be pointing to your past. But I definitely think it's pointing to a good future. I think you just have to take it slow, baby steps and stuff, and you'll learn more and more and more as you do it. It's just a matter of doing it and, repeating. And the more you do it, the more you'll remember what cards mean and what they, what the pictures have to do with it, and all kinds of different things. There's so much different stuff in there, and but yeah, you will be able to do it. You'll be able to, it'll be a hobby, but I think you could make it even more than that if you wanted to. If it was really something you wanted to do, you probably would be able to make, do something more than just a hobby. But right now it's a hobby, and you do it for your friends, you do it for family members. You're moving in the right direction everywhere. You're moving to the future. Here you're pointing to the future. Even the Empress is kind of turned towards the future. Her body is turned that way. It's just a matter, she's got her head turned back at us. So that's what I see. I definitely think you'll be able to do it. It's just going to be practice, 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 right? The more you do, the better you get. The better you get, the better you feel. So, yep, that's what I see for you, CM. Thank you. You don't have much of a social life. Oh, no. I haven't done a reading for friends in years unless I'm just asking about them for myself. Well, yeah, I think that's what you need to get back into then, is doing them for your friends. You know, when you're able to see friends again, or if you're able to do it like through FaceTime or something like that, tell them you're really trying to learn this. I really want to. I'm trying to learn how to read tarot. Can I read your tarot cards? I did it before. Do you mind if I do it now again? Do you mind if I practice a little bit with you? And have them ask a question and see how it goes for you. Even if you have to look up some of the meanings in a book or something, just to get through it, it'll help you remember. It'll help you do stuff. It'll definitely help you on your path. That's for sure. You told a friend that ghosted you that you were doing readings and he wasn't interested. Well, that's all right. Not everybody's going to be interested. Not everyone will be interested. That's for sure. But they don't really. I mean, they don't have to ghost you because of it. That's just tell you, hey, you're not interested. Okay, and then you just don't talk to them about it again. But you can do that. Friends that were into it or you don't see anymore, well, maybe it's time to get in touch with them. Maybe it's time. Get in touch with them. Yeah, All right, we got time for about one more reading, and then we're done for tonight. For another night. Show number 52. Oh, he didn't ghost you because of that. Oh, that's good. Hey, Tarot Magician, welcome. Welcome. Just in time to catch the end of the show. Yeah. Just in time. Thank you for coming in. Hit like before you leave, though. Please. Need all the likes I can get, right? That's what we always need. All the likes we can get. Yeah, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate you popping in and saying hi. Throwing some support my way. That's a good thing. I like that. Thank you. All right. Do we have any more questions, or else I guess we're going to end for tonight. Don't forget, if you get a chance, you go to the website, nightreadertarot.com. You can find out all about Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can leave comments to me through email, and you can make donations there. You can also set up private readings through there. Okay, so yeah. Kayla, that's your question. Is it Billy that's unpacking this stuff in your old home? You got a ghost. And you think it's Billy and that he's moving things in your house, in your old house. You pack it and it ends up unpacked the next day. Okay, let's see. This will be our last reading then. This is a good one to end on too. Do you have ghost that keeps unpacking your stuff? That's a great question, isn't it? Yeah. You've got almost all majors in this, so obviously this is a major question for you. So yeah, I see where you do your packing every day, and then the next day stuff's unpacked. You do it, and the next day it's unpacked, and it just keeps going around and around and around, right? That's what you get with the Wheel of Fortune, just going around and around. And you are, you just want some peace of mind. You want to know if that person is doing it. You know, if it is Billy that's doing this, and probably ask him to stop. You know, you have temperance, and you want to balance temperance with justice, of course. You're balanced, I should say, justice with temperance. You should, you know, because you're gonna, you know the difference between right and wrong, but a ghost may not in your house, especially. They may be just doing it for fun, not to be scary or anything, but yeah, you have to tell them what's right and what's wrong, and what is, basically, what's the wrong thing to do. What they have to know that it's not a good thing, right? They need to know it's not a good thing for them to keep doing this. I think then all of a sudden something will change. Something will change real quick, and something will change really fast, and it'll start. You'll have a new start that, and this whole thing will not continue anymore. But I think it's something you think about all the time. It's something that's on your mind a lot. I think it's something that you have, that you're having issues with and stuff personally, personal issues. I think so. I really think it. Yeah, it is a ghost in the old house, and they're moving things around because they think it's fun. They think they're having a good time. They they don't realize that that there's a difference between right and wrong. Okay, see you later, Tarot Magician. There's a difference between right and wrong, and they need to know that. They need to, you need a reset here. You need basically a reset. And then that'll get it out of your head. Move it right on out. Because yeah, you want to get that stuff. You want to get the stuff out of there, obviously. So it's, yeah, definitely something that's in your head that you want to get out of there. So, all right, Kayla, that's what I get. Yeah, there you go. He can still live there. It's just a matter of, not with you. But you haven't been there since November, so I think things will be all right. I think things will be okay, and I think things will stop soon. I think they'll stop soon. All of a sudden, it's going to be just an abrupt, that's the end of it. You're going to ask or demand that it stops. You're going to tell him that it has to stop. He doesn't know the difference between right and wrong. That was your, temperance and judgment, basically. But it was, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I remember the name. So, Yeah, I think you just need to explain, and you have to be a little firm. You got to be a little firm to get your point across with the spirit. So, all right, everybody. We had fun again. We've had fun again tonight, like we do every night, and I do appreciate you all being here. So thank you very much, and have a good night. I will talk to you all tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. All right. Stay safe and have a good night. Thank you.